Hello, hello, my friends. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday here in by the shore stamping land. Well, it's Thursday everywhere, actually. Well, unless you're not watching in the United States, I guess it could be a different day. But this means that it is Thursday Throwdown. So you may have noticed I kind of switched my backdrop a little bit, and it's interesting because I'm seeing a sun glare or something, and I'm not sure where that's coming from, so we'll have to fix that at some point. But I rearranged all my furniture this weekend. It is not clean in here. I kind of just moved it all to another part of the room, but I wanted to kind of redo the backdrop. So right now it's very plain and boring, but hopefully we'll have some new stuff back there as soon as I get myself situated and organized and cleaned up a little bit. But super excited to be here with you today. I was actually planning to do another holiday video, which I probably will do at least one more, maybe two, before the end of July to continue with our Christmas in July series. But I took a break from Christmas this week because I got our July paper pumpkin kit, the Fun in the Sun one, and I don't know why, it just spurred me to want to do a little bit of playing. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch this around. Let's turn here so you can see my messy place. Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna carefully do that. All right. Hopefully you can see, I think you can see enough of this to make this work. Let's see. So we've got, oh, nope, wrong way. I always go the wrong way. Just hang on one second while I straighten you guys out. I think that's better. Okay, so this is some of the stuff from the July paper pumpkin kit. So I actually put the cards together, but I actually like to do scrapbook pages with a lot of my paper pumpkin stuff. I should have brought some of the other ones that I've done with paper pumpkin kits. I love the paper pumpkin kits. They've gotten really, really good, and the cards are beautiful. But I love all the little embellishments and extra pieces that we don't really have in our regular repertoire. So I find that our paper pumpkin kits are really good for my scrapbooking friends because they're quick and easy. They look really cute, and of course it's all color coordinated to all of the Stampin' Up! Product. So it makes it really fun to play with. So what I do typically, especially if it's one like this one has all sorts of fun little elements. So these are the cards. They're actually little, like, what do you call those? The little, like, step cards. That's what they're called. So you've got these cute little step cards. They're really, really cute. I don't know if you guys can see, like, how fun they are, right? Super cute. So what I did is I made 2 of each of them. You have enough supplies to make 3 of each, but like I said, I wanted to play with some of the elements to create a scrapbook page. So I kept one element from each of, or one set of supplies from each of the cards to play with for scrapbooking. So you can see, like, I have my little crabs, the little stuff here. All sorts of stuff. I stamped everything in advance thinking I was going to make all the cards, but then I don't know, these just look so cute as a scrapbook page, I think. So, and there's no stamping involved, and I know sometimes people don't really like to stamp in their scrapbooks. I love to, and I'm actually probably going to stamp a little bit today, but I thought for Thursday Throwdown today I would throw together a scrapbook page. Do I have any scrapbookers watching today? Hopefully. I love to do a little bit of both. Actually, my first true love was scrapbooking. That's how I got started in Stampin' Up! Was because I wanted to do more color coordination with my scrapbooks. So that's what attracted me to Stampin' Up! For scrapbooking. But then it kind of evolved more into card making as I moved along. So let's go ahead and kind of pull this apart. So what I did is I grabbed a Granny Apple Green base. So this is the color that's in a lot of the elements. So you can see they match perfectly. So I pulled that, and then I also pulled myself, I just cut some photo mats. I don't really know what photos I'm going to put on here, but I do love myself some summer activities, so a lot of things could go in this vibe, this beachy vibe. So I just cut placeholders for my photos. So these are 3 3/4 by 5 1/4, with the thought that I could put 3 by 5 3.5 by 5 inch photos on these. So that's my plan with this. And the reason why I went a little bit smaller than 4 by 6, because sometimes you need to trim down photos. So this will allow me to be able to trim out a photo if, you know, I can't use the whole thing for some reason. So it's just a better size for me. So the first thing that I loved about this particular set was this little surfboards. I don't know, I'm not a surfer. We don't really do a lot of surfing here on the Cape. There is some at Nauset Beach, but I just love them. So I'm thinking, and I don't want to do like a completely linear page because that's typically what I do. So I'm kind of thinking I want to layer these in a fun way. So something like this. So it's not completely linear, which is what I typically do. So I'm kind of thinking like this. And then we can kind of use some of these other elements to make a couple of other little clusters here. So I love this as well, and I thought that would represent the beach pretty good. So I'm thinking I'll put it here. But I do want to cut this little sun off because it's getting hidden the way I'm using it. So I don't want to waste it because I think I could use it in another capacity somewhere else. So I'm going to just cut that little piece off so that I can use this. But I'm not wasting that little sun, right? So I'm going to do that. And then I want to kind of connect this sandy part here. So I thought I would pull like another piece here so that it's sort of mimicking the other side there, like that. And of course we want a fun little title. So this little beach sign is cute. So I was thinking I would do something maybe like that. And then we can put the relax, you deserve it, because I think that works for a beach page, right? Or maybe a summer page. Super fun and cute. And then just because, actually I'm going to move this down just a little bit. I want to kind of mimic this water actually on the other side. So maybe I can take the piece that I cut off and move it to the other side perhaps. I think the sun might get lost again. Yeah, it does. But I might be able to just cut off a little sliver of that, just so it kind of pulls that water in again and kind of grounds that a little bit. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut a tiny piece of that sun off, or that water off. And that can kind of sit right in here. Little tiny strip. And then I can sort of tie that all together. And nobody is the wiser, right? So you can really use these well. So that's really cute. I like this. And of course, you're going to need to be a little bit careful the way you assemble so that you can attach it down and keep it in place but still be able to get your photos in here. So I'll show you how I'll do that with this. But before I do that, I really did like, oh, and let's just, I feel like we got to add a little, I think we'll add a little crab here maybe. So it's going to end up being like a smaller photo that we can really highlight here. But I like having that piece down. You could maybe find a photo that has a lot of like beachy kind of vibes on the side that the surfboards could go over, and then maybe like add a little shell and a sea thing over here or something. Super cute. But I love to do a good background. So this is the stamp set that comes with it. There's not a ton of sentiments that you, well, there's a few that you could use on a scrapbook page, like relax, you deserve it, hello sunshine, wish you were here could be cute. Waving hello, you probably could use that too, like if somebody was waving down the beach or something. I mean, you probably could, depending on the topic. I see brighter days ahead, but that one's a little bit harder. Or sending an ocean of love, that's more of a sentiment kind of thing. Sorry I was crabby could work, depending again on what your theory is, but I really, or what your page is, but I really love this little starfish. And I love to do a little background stamping, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp a little bit of these guys, tone on tone here. So I'm just going to stamp some of these little sand dollars kind of randomly on my page before I start to assemble everything. I don't want to go too crazy, so let's just do that. And we'll go kind of under here. Just kind of random. I do like to do like some on the page, some off the page, just to make it look printed. We'll do that. We'll put one over here. And I'm going to move this up so I can do like a partial one there and maybe a partial one over here. There you go. So it just has a little bit of interest down the bottom there, and it's coordinating and pulling everything together. So really all the stamping I did with this is the little title and the background here. And then I can really start assembling. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to attach this little guy first, because this is a key little piece in order to make this work right. So I'm going to put it, oops, right about here. And it doesn't have to line up completely with the water on the other side. So that's going to go like that. This is going to go like this, right? I'm going to slide this off to the side here so I can attach this in. So let's go ahead and tape this down. This is a little bit of a process to kind of get it the way you want it. So I'm going to kind of line it right up against that water there. That looks good. Okay. And for this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of pull it down as far down as I can go so that it's not like taped to this, and I'm going to leave this kind of floppy so that I can actually attach, I can put my photo in there. So I'm just going to put a little bit of tape on the bottom here. We actually had some of this tear and tape included in the kit, so I'm actually going to, I'm not going to put it fully on there because I think it's a little too big. So I'm going to kind of hang it off the edge a little bit. This is really strong tape, which is good. Sorry, I'm kind of off the screen here, but see, I kind of just overlapped it there, so it's not fully like the full strip on the bottom here, only because I think that's going to be too much and I won't be able to get my photo in there. So I'm just going to peel that off and fold this over. Okay, so because this is super strong tape, this should hold this in place until I'm ready to put my photos in, and even better if you put it in a page protector until you're ready, that will definitely keep it in place. So I'm just going to do that, and then like I said, I'm going to put it down as far as I can so that it might have fit like the whole strip there, but I just want to be able to kind of pull this up and stick my photo in. Okay, so that's why I did that way. Now let's see, so these, again, I don't want it super linear, so I'm probably going to do it like this, but now I need to attach these photos in the same way so that they can be taped down without making it so I can't get the photo in here. Does that make sense? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start over here and tape these flat down, because I can do that quickly. Alright, hopefully you guys are seeing me okay. It looks okay on my screen, but I'm not seeing any comments, so that's always troublesome. Sometimes I don't see them on my phone either though, so hopefully you guys can see everything okay. I know it's a little bit of a skinnier screen. I should have probably zoomed out ahead of time because it wouldn't let me do it after I started. Alright, so now I'm going to attach this kind of right up against that water. And I could have cut off like this extra part, but I don't really think I need that as much. I am going to attach this to the sign, and I think I might actually pop this up, so that will allow me again to be able to get the photo in here the way I want to. Actually, I might pop both of them up, because then, so yeah, let me just do this. I'm going to use my Stampin' Dimensionals, which I don't have any open ones handy, so let's just grab some. I'm still putting all my things away now that I rearranged my room. So, oh good, hi Liz. Yeah, I like this one a lot. I think it's really fun. So I'm just gonna actually attach all of this, and I'm kind of keeping it layered the way I wanted here. And I'm gonna do this. And the great thing about using dimensionals is that on the sides where it's gonna overlap my photos, I don't undo those dimensionals, right? So I can undo this and this. Can I undo that one? I think I'm gonna put it like right here. So yeah, I think I can undo this one. But I'm gonna leave these three with the backings on so that I can still get my photos in, right? When I'm ready. So you just wanna make sure you get it straight. And it's hard to know because my thing is crooked here. There we go, that looks good. And now that's attached, but I did not tape this down either. So now I can still tuck my photo in. Once I put the photo in, I'll grab a little bit of regular adhesive or liquid glue or something to tape that down to the photo itself, but I don't want to do that now, right? So, and then same thing with this one. So this little part right here overlaps the photo, so I'm going to avoid putting adhesive here. Okay, so I'm going to put adhesive everywhere else, so that I can get it tucked in the way I want. Where did I have it? There, it must have been like this. There we go. Kind of like it with that little tree sort of over it. And then we'll tape that down too. Okay, and then we'll just do a little bit of decorating, right? So I think here we can add some little elements here. I'm looking for my mini glue dots that came as part of the kit. Well, I don't know where they are, so we'll use regular ones. They're like here. I'm gonna just grab, whoops, oh, I thought that was a dimensional. It's not, it's my shell. I need that. All right, so I'm gonna just take the little shell, and we'll plop it on here, and we'll take the little starfish, plop him on here, like that. And then I'm gonna actually grab the little crab. I might pop him up, but again, I don't wanna pop him where it's gonna hit the photo, so I'll just put one down here until, whoops, until I'm ready to put my photo in. So now I can still tuck that photo in there. There's nothing stuck down to that, so I can get everything in when I'm ready. And then let's just add a little bit of bling. So these are the little clear embellishments that came with this particular kit. So I'm gonna just add a little bit of sparkle to my page. We'll add some up here, like that. And there you have it, a super cute, super simple little beach page. But look at all the fun stuff I still have left. So I can do another page. Look, I have a little Adirondack chair. I have this little sun left. I have this here. I have all of this stuff that I can still play with. So I think it'll be really fun. And actually, I was going to try and take this and put that under there. Let's see here. See what we think. I'm going to take the flap of this envelope off. I don't obviously want it to look like an envelope. Hang on to that for a second. I might have to rearrange where we put those. Let's put those there. Oops, I did tape this side down already, so that's a little tricky. But I was thinking I could maybe tuck that in there, or maybe do it this way so it looks less like an envelope. I could cut that on a straight edge. Let's try doing that. I don't really want it to look like an envelope. So if I do this, right, that's cute. And that just kind of ties the colors together. Or I could put it down here too, although that side's really taped. So I just feel like this is a little bit more blank, so I think that might work here. And you could put like a fun little title there if you wanted to. Just leave that plain, do a little bit of decorating, but I kind of like that. I'm gonna actually go ahead and commit. Let's go ahead and put that in here too. So it's just using up the pieces there that come in your paper pumpkin kit to do a little scrapping. And I still, like I said, I still have plenty left to be able to do something really fun with the rest of it. And I made 6 cards too, so it's a win-win, right? Let's go ahead and reattach these little sequins now. Oh, now it doesn't want to stick. Let's see. There. And there you have it. Super cute, really fun. And actually, let's just add a little more fun. We'll make our little crab a little glitzy. Super fast and simple pages using the elements of your paper pumpkin kit. I'm gonna make the water sparkly too, because everybody loves a good sparkling water, right? And I think Wink Estella makes it look like the sun is shining off of it. And there you have it. Super fun, super cute, ready for photos. So it's really nice sometimes to get your pages done in advance so that then you can just go ahead and put together a whole bunch of pages all at once. So that's it. Awesome, my friends. Thank you so much for watching me today. I hope we have a few scrapbookers in the house that enjoyed that and can see new potential with your paper pumpkin kit. But of course, if you don't really like to scrapbook, you can still be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, because these were the cards as designed, which are super fun. Cute little step cards. So now I have like coordinating little sets, right? So fun. I love it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Stay cool. It's actually supposed to be a little bit less humid here on Cape Cod this weekend, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. And I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.